Hello students, myself Prathana, Assistant Professor, Department of BSc, SGBIT. In this particular video, let us understand how technology has evolved, inspired from biology, and how it is helping in turn the biological options. In the previous videos, we might have seen how human brain is controlling different parts of the body. So this way, if a person is amputated or he has lost his limbs, how is he be supported using a prosthetics? So this is the main agenda of this particular video. So prosthetic limbs or robotic arms are an advanced prosthetic devices that use robotic technology to restore whatever the functionality or the limb a person is being has lost or amputated. So these are basically a small mechanism being set, which basically uses different motors, actuators, sensors, and levers to mimic the movement of human limbs. So a person has to basically wear this robotic arm or a prosthetic arm, then he'll be able to perform a certain tasks like extending the arm, reaching out for a thing, grasping the thing, and manipulating an object. It would just be a mechanical replacement of a normal human limb. So a robotic arm basically is controlled in two major ways. One is direct control, or we basically call it as myoelectric control. The second one is more sophisticated way of creating a prosthetic arm. We call it as a brain machine interface. Having knowing these two types, let us concentrate and understand more of this. Okay, here is a representation of a myoelectric control prosthetic limb. Myoelectric control of a prosthetic limb involves using the electrical signal that is generated by a wearer or a human body on which this particular prosthetic limb is being worn. So this particular wearer would have lost some limb. On that particular lost part, we are replacing the prosthetic. So electric signal is picked from this particular limb, okay, where the electrodes are placed, okay, over a skin, over the last remaining muscle of the amputated limb. When a wearer contracts his muscles, the electrode detects this electrical signal movement. Okay, so this electric signal that is being detected, basically the prosthetic limb or the entire setup interprets the signal and uses this particular signal to move the arm. Depending on the specific design, the control unit may vary from pattern recognition to the electric level of recognition of the signal. The advantage of myoelectric is it is directly controlling the signals are directly fetched from the amputated part and conveyed. So here we can see in the diagram. So this person have lost the movement of this particular his foot here. Okay, so till here the entire part was intact. So we need to understand that the signal flow from his brain till this part is good enough. So what will they basically do is they place an sensor here. This basically picks the electric signal from the brain which was intact till this point. So this electric signal will go into and fetched, an EMG signal is fetched, a processing is done. Now from the processor we are basically generating a control signal. This control signal basically goes into an actuator which facilitates movement of his foot. So this is a myoelectric way of controlling the robotic prosthetic limb. Next, let us go for a brain machine interface. this is this is the main advanced level of signal processing unit that is being adopted in the prosthetic limb. Here a wearer basically is generating an electric signal from the brain. So the main release of the electric signal is from the brain. So from brain only these electric signals are picked. So these electric signals are picked from the headgear to which the electrodes are inserted, and that headgear will basically pick the electric signal. This electric signal is then passed to signal acquisition. It is collected. Then in signal processor, the signal processing is done to generate the command. So this generated command can control the limbs. The advantage of brain controlled prosthetic is the signal is directly fetched from the brain, so there is no lapses, there is no delay. Okay, it is high level of control and this system is very precise. So this is about the prosthetic limbs, okay, supporting the biological disorder or an amputated or loss of the human limbs. So how it works we understood. What it can aid into is what your prosthetic limbs are an example for. Thank you.